Tonight's national anthem will be performed by a man whose mission is bigger than the music. Through his faith and his journey with autism, he inspires others to never give up on their dreams and never abandon hope. Please welcome, making his TNA debut, Massachusetts' own Eric Dunn.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to the ultimate pre-show experience. The Countdown to Slammiversary, presented by iHeartRadio.
TNA Wrestling is live from the Agganis Arena in Boston, Massachusetts, as we get set to celebrate 24 years of total non-stop action. Tonight, we officially begin the path to Bound for Glory. Welcome to the Countdown to TNA Slammiversary, presented by iHeartRadio.
And there you see the challenger for the TNA World Title, the Call Your Shot Gauntlet winner, the wanted man, Nick Nemeth, who's made it very personal with the champ.
Nick Nemeth has called his shot tonight. He will challenge Mike Santana for the TNA World Championship in the main event of Slammiversary. Welcome to ringside here in Boston. I'm your host, Tom Hannafin. He's the Drama King, Matthew Raywald. What a performance by Eric Dunn moments ago. For all of us here in the TNA Wrestling family tonight, this is for Joe. This is in memory of the late, great Joe Doring. This has been a very emotional week for the TNA family, and we are so excited to be here with all of you to celebrate, but Ray Walt and I cannot do it by ourselves, so please welcome our other panelist. She is the Suit, Daria Ray. I know you're very specific about getting your full entrance, but welcome to the Countdown to TNA Slammiversary presented by iHeartRadio.
Shut up, Tom. I'm talking.
Yeah, she did the thing. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, when you run the show, you get to make the rules, but you wouldn't know that in your little middleman suit, but take notes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and free across TNA Plus and TNA social and digital platforms, but this is a reminder, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, Slammiversary will go live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. You can use the QR code in the corner of your screen, scan it now, and you can enjoy Slammiversary on TNA Plus, or head to ppv.com. As we dive into the card this evening, I want to start with the TNA Knockouts World Championship matchup. Tonight, we'll see Lei Ying Lee defending her title against her former best friend, Xia Brookside. Daria, can you give us some insight into how this relationship devolved to this point?
So I will say I am no stranger to friends turning into foes, and it's actually one of my favorite matchups on the card because these two women have taken it very, very personally, and I think that's going to make for an extremely aggressive matchup. I honestly don't know who's going to come out the victor, but I will be seated as well as everyone in this arena tonight.
Look, I've said it for a long time. I think Xia Brookside has turned a corner. A lot of people don't like it, but sometimes you gotta bet on yourself. You gotta take a risk. You gotta kick something to the side that might be overly familiar, and I think that could lead her to a lot of success tonight.
Right now, let's take an in-depth look at how we got to this TNA Knockouts World Championship match here at Slammiversary. What the hell? Brookside attacking her best friend!
The Angel Warriors was supposed to be about me becoming a star, but instead, every single week, it became about Lei Ying Lee.
From an Angel Warrior to a demon in front of our very eyes. In the shadow of having her heart split in two by her very best friend, Lei Ying Lee has once again found gold.
You have no idea the pressure of being a second generation star. I didn't even have my own father supporting me.
I didn't know that title meant that much to you. Xia, I treat you like my little sister. I fought beside you. You are a snake.
Brookside has the Knockouts World title shot.
Xia, I'm so sick of it. I will beat you.
And that title will be around my waist.
Here's my question. How much of this is Xia Brookside being jealous that Lei Ying Lee has gotten to the TNA Knockouts World Championship not once, but twice before her?
Look, I think this is more about being kept off to the side. They were supposed to be a tag team. Remember the Angel Warriors going after Knockouts Tag Team Gold? But during that time, Lei Ying Lee going on her own little side quest off to do whatever the hell she wanted, winning the incredible accomplishment of winning the world title. But if you're Xia Brookside, you kind of feel left in the dust.
You can only be second fiddle for so long.
I'm saying.
You would know.
Daria, you understand, having a mixed martial arts background, what Lei Ying Lee brings to the table. She's obviously represented this company well as champion. What do you think about the challenge of facing Lee when she's emotionally motivated like this?
Yeah, listen, Ying Lee is a fierce competitor that I've had the honor of sharing the ring with. Absolutely, she's dangerous, and I'm not going to negate that. But Xia Brookside has this edge about her. I've seen the look in champions' eyes before, former champions, that fierce intensity where they don't want to lose. And that's a different kind of mentality going into it than just being a fighter.
Thinking about the pressure that's on this evening, we begin the path to Bound for Glory tonight. Also, the TNA Hall of Famer, Tracy Brooks, who's going to join us here on the countdown to TNA Slammiversary, presented by iHeartRadio. So a lot of eyes are going to be on this Knockouts World Championship matchup. So Lee versus Brookside is still to come here this evening in Boston, but our broadcast team would not be complete without the fantastic Gia Miller. Gia, what's going on?
Thanks, guys. I'm standing by with some TNA fans to get some predictions on that Knockouts World Championship match. But I see you guys are starting the night off right with our official beer partner of Slammiversary, Harpoon Brewery. But I want your predictions. Who do you think is going to be the Knockouts World Champion tonight? Is it going to be Lei Ying Lee? Will she retain, or will Zaya Brookside take it away?
Zaya Brookside, baby.
Okay.
Zion, the best city in America.
Okay, well, we're loving Zaya Brookside here. What about you? Who do you think's gonna win?
Zaya.
Oh, wow. So the TNA fans have spoken. They think Zaya Brookside, but only time will tell. Guys, take it away.
Gia, and now we are set for our first action of the evening here in Boston.
Following triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Duke City, New Mexico, Mara Shade.
The go-getter with a tremendous opportunity ahead of her here at Slammiversary. Well, TNA Wrestling is proud to have Harpoon Brewery as the official beer partner of Slammiversary. The fans, as you saw, are enjoying Harpoon IPA here at the Agganis Arena. Harpoon IPA is Boston's original IPA, brewed right down the road in the Seaport and proudly serving New England since 1986. Harpoon Brewery is the perfect tag partner for TNA Wrestling's Slammiversary. And also, we want to welcome and say thank you to Icon International for being a part of the AMC and TNA sponsorship family.
As we get ready for some knockouts action to start things off here on the countdown to Slammiversary.
Next, from Melbourne, Australia, Indy Hartwell.
Raywalt, to put it mildly, all the knockouts in this match have been at each other's throats for weeks.
I mean, they have gone at it left, right, and center, and these three are just three of the many knockouts that are vying to get to the top of one of the most competitive women's divisions in all of pro wrestling. So this match right here is going to be a little bit of a sign of who is climbing towards the top, who might be the next to challenge for a world title.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Elena Black.
Black believes she is the true standout within the TNA Knockouts division. We saw how she took part in the Champions Challenge match a number of weeks ago. She thought that she was the star of that matchup. However, it was Zaya Brookside who won the Champions Challenge and thus earned the TNA Knockouts World title shot she has against Lei Ying Lee, as we were just speaking about moments ago. Well, the cameras love Elena Black very well.
Hey, she's the star of every match she's in. Win, lose, or draw, all eyes are always on Elena Black.
This is a triple threat matchup. That means no countouts, no disqualifications. First knockout to gain pinfall or submission in the ring is your winner. It's a critical time of the year. Tonight here at Slammiversary, we officially begin the path to Bound for Glory on Sunday, October 11th in Tampa, Florida. And let's not forget, the path to Bound for Glory has a major obstacle on it. Lockdown, August 23rd in your hometown of Chicago.
I cannot wait for the return. 10 years in the making. Every match in a steel cage. We'll see what knockouts might be competing that night, but Black might be getting knocked out early in this matchup.
Hashtag TNA Slammiversary right now on social media. Busy day of wrestling around the world, but all eyes on Boston, Massachusetts. There's the cover. Oh, it's broken up there. This is the challenge of a triple threat match.
Gotta keep eyes in the back of your head at all times, and Elena Black now. Or you could do that, eliminate one of the players from the game board, and now it's just down to 2.
Indy Hartwell trying to end it early here with the ring alone between herself and Mara Sade. Got to take advantage of the opportunity.
Look out.
Cover and a kick out.
Sade has been very impressive as of late.
Cover out at 2.
Hartwell here, multi-time former champion.
Oh! So looking for the sunset flip. Indy Hartwell able to escape. There's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out.
As I said at the beginning of the matchup, the 3 in this have been at each other's throats, especially Elena Black not getting along with either one of them at various times over the last several months. But these 3 are extremely motivated.
There's the cover. Up a kick out there by Indy Hartwell.
To try to be at the top of the knockouts division here. And they've got every tool they need to make that happen.
Beautiful sling blade there by Mara. Sade and Hartwell, their roots go all the way back to their time in NXT. Very familiar with each other. On the move, there's Elena Black, who is lying in wait on the outside.
That same thing can be said for Elena Black, who now gets back into the fray here just in the nick of time.
Did not even get a 1 count there, could Hartwell.
I just heard Black say, I run this place. And
oh, what a knee by Black.
I mean, she's certainly running the table in this matchup right now. What a way to come back into the fold.
Trying to take advantage of the opening here. Out of 2 is Hartwell.
Look, they say confidence is half the battle. Elena Black has won about 80 half battles.
Oh my God, here's the cover. Double stomp to the spine, kicked out by Mara Sade. Great action here this evening in Boston, Massachusetts. This coming week, Wednesday and Thursday, July 1st and 2nd, we're going to be in Albany, New York for back-to-back nights of TNA Impact. Then we're going to be in the greatest city in the world, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, July 30th and 31st for 2 nights of Impact. And as I mentioned, Lockdown, August 23rd in Chicago. Head to TNAWrestling.com for complete ticket information now.
Right now, Black continuing to run the table here. Mara Sade unceremoniously tossed out of the ring.
Black trying to take the win, no.
Big opportunity now for Black, who is dominating Indy Hartwell right now.
We talked about it, the TNA Knockouts World Championship is on the line tonight between Lee and Brookside. The Knockouts World Tag Team titles at stake as well. As the Elegance brand defend against Rosemary and Alley this evening at Slammiversary.
TNA veterans in Rosemary and Alley. The Knockouts division has always been the height of women's wrestling.
Spinebuster, Sade breaks it up at 1.
Just in time was Mara Sade.
Reverse X Factor there.
Now this is where Sade can turn everything around. Hartwell out of the picture for the moment.
What a rivalry these two have had throughout the year, and a sit-out powerbomb by Sade. Here's the cover. Oh, and Hartwell broke up the cover.
With that waistlock, almost thinking maybe German suplex right out of the cover. Sade desperately trying to fight it off.
Indy Hartwell, who dispatched Tessa Blanchard at Slammiversary last summer. Oh, and there goes Hartwell. Sade and Black making their Slammiversary debuts this evening.
Sade looking to fly!
That is why they call her the go-getter.
Doesn't matter where they are, she will go and get them. And that's exactly what Mara Sade just did, showing out why she wants to be at the top of the Knockouts division.
Was it time for the moonsault? Amidst the structure of Ultimate X. Oh, a moonsault by Sade! Oh, but the damage done on the moonsault. Sade couldn't get in position for the cover.
Black capitalized!
The blackout cover. Elena Black in the right place at the right time.
Here is your winner, Elena Black!
And that's exactly what you gotta do in a matchup like this. Right place, right time, strike while the iron is hot.
Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup. This was picture perfect. A beautiful moonsault by Mara Sade. Got all of it on Indy Hartwell, but you could see the damage clearly done to the midsection affected Sade.
And then it was a matter of seconds. The blackout from Elena Black. right place, right time, right target, and a 1, 2, 3.
And Ray, well, we talked about it before the matchup. Elena Black believes that she is a true standout within the Knockouts division. With this victory, you can't deny it.
I don't think anybody can deny it. What Elena Black just showed is that she is hungry, she is motivated, and she is more than capable of being at the top of this division.
Now you look at the situation for Indy Hartwell and Mara Sade, two very capable knockouts. Indy Hartwell with a championship background, Mara Sade chasing a championship in the future potentially, and it's all about trying to secure an opportunity in the future.
Wait a second.
Oh, Ray, well, we talked about it. We knew the TNA Hall of Famer Tracy Brooks was going to be here, but what's Tracy got going on?
Indy, Mara, girls, please give me a second. Trust me, you're gonna wanna hear this. The TNA Knockouts over 2 decades have changed the landscape of pro wrestling. Hell, the TNA Knockouts started the women's revolution. We shattered glass ceilings. We rewrote the rules. We created opportunities and time again proved why we belong on the biggest stage. And now, it's time to make history once again. Starting this Thursday night, there will be a 16-woman tournament beginning. And at the end of that tournament, we will crown the first ever TNA Knockout Television Champion. This championship will be defended exclusively on Impact Television. And to my knockouts, this is an opportunity once again to prove why you are the greatest women's division in professional wrestling. Ladies, let's make history.
What a moment here at Slammiversary. What an announcement by the TNA Hall of Famer, Tracy Brooks. History will be made. There's an opportunity to be had at Championship Gold. The TNA Knockouts Television Championship is imminent.
If you live for the game,
then you know Sports Talk
isn't a solo act. It's a debate.
And with the iHeartRadio app, everyone gets a say.
Just open up the app, find your favorite local sports radio station, and use the talkback feature to vent about that blown call.
Go crazy over that miracle victory.
And your voice could be heard next to mine. Or mine.
Or ours. This is your chance
to be part of your favorite local sports shows
and podcasts.
Your team,
your voice,
your network. The iHeartRadio app. Download it today.
And we are back here on the Countdown to TNA Slammiversary presented by iHeartRadio. Back here at ringside, Daria Ray, the Drama King Matthew Raywald. I'm your host, Tom Hannafin. Daria, I have to come to you first. What an announcement by Tracy Brooks. The TNA Knockouts Television Championship. The tournament begins this Thursday on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. We'll be in Albany, New York, and the title is going to be defended exclusively on Impact.
Listen, Tom, it makes sense. I finally agree with you on something. This is a very important move in the women's division. The women's division here in TNA is the best it's ever been, and it's going to continue to grow and evolve. And it came at the perfect time. AMC's excited. I'm excited. You're welcome. This is very, very, very important.
In this case, I will say thank you. A tremendous opportunity for the Knockouts. And let's stay on that subject because we've talked about the TNA Knockouts World Championship. How about the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles, which will be defended tonight at Slammiversary. The Elegance brand defending against Rosemary and Allie, the team known as Demon Bunny. Ray Walt, what's your opinion been of Rosemary and Allie?
Dead people should be dead. That is the law of nature, and they are defying it. They are wrong. They should not exist. The Elegance brand is awesome. Those are my thoughts, and I will not be swayed.
Are you scared?
No.
I sense a little fear.
A little fear. A little fear. Well, let's unpack this to his point. Allie died here in TNA.
She's a zombie. Call her what she is.
Nearly a decade ago, but we've all seen it play out on Impact. Rosemary went back to the Undead Realm and resurrected Allie, and now they have a tag team title shot.
Where do I work?
But Daria, Rosemary's a legend in whatever form she has taken. She has now won 4 TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles. She can make it 5 tonight.
I do agree she could make it 5, but the Elegance brand has been on fire since they stepped foot into TNA. I'm a fan of everything they're doing, and you know what? More importantly, they're respectful. They understand the authority of the suit, and that goes a long way with me.
I want to bring up something with you. The Elegance brand haven't defended their titles in 4 months. They haven't defended the titles since No Surrender back in February. You make the matches.
Shut up. I'm talking. Let me explain something to you very simply. I'm going to break it down very slowly so Tom can understand. When you're a champion, Tom, which you would know nothing about, you have a very busy schedule. So you can't just defend on any whim. You do it when it matters. You do it when it's important, and you wait for the right moment and you strike. That's the mindset of a champion. Figure it out.
Thank you for the information. I appreciate it. There's a lot of information and a lot of legalese when it comes to this rivalry we've seen between Elijah and AJ Francis tonight. Elijah has the chance to win back his intellectual property from AJ Francis. What have you made of this legal maneuvering of AJ Francis?
I mean, I think he's a genius. I mean, as a business person yourself, Dara, you know, you got to respect the hustle of AJ Francis, the mogul moves of AJ Francis. I mean, we're talking about a little boy who grew up with a dream, and that dream was to own the music and intellectual property of another human being. And he did it. He followed his dream. And I can't fault him.
I agree with that. And when we're talking about AJ Francis, we're talking about a guy that believed in AJ Francis before anyone believed in AJ Francis. And that I admire.
Well, let's take a look at how we got here first.
I'm a real music mogul. I think we could collab, man. We could really do something. Collabing musically. See, that hip hop and country thing is hot right now. It's just me and my guitar. Always has been, always will be. I'm the guy that owns the music from the guy that doesn't deserve to be here with me. I need that paperwork in my mailbox tomorrow. You've been served. I acquired the name, image, and likeness of Elijah. I also acquired your entire music catalog, which basically means I own you.
You want to take everything from me?
Take my name, you want to take my likeness, take my image, you want to take my blood? So I talked to the lawyers in TNA management. And it's Slammiversary. I am going to get back everything you've taken from me and then some. Because the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness does not overcome it. It's Slammiversary. When I win, AJ, you're going to find out that in TNA, we walk this way.
Oh, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest. Boston's own, the hometown man. He's a hometown man. Hey, guys, I believe he's drinking some Harpoon IPA from Harpoon Brewery.
Is he drinking on the job?
Wouldn't you like to be?
If only. What's he doing?
And he's handing out hometown man hat and mask combos, which are available right now at TNAmerch.com, Daria. You don't want a hometown man hat and mask?
I want you to not talk to me.
Okay. It's a solid Larry Bird jersey, though. Give him credit. I understand the hometown man took the tee to get here.
I imagine he has some business out here other than just self-aggrandizing.
Well, he was pretty busy inside the bleacher bar yesterday during Sox Yankees. Do you want me to hold your beer?
That'll work.
All right. Hometown man, welcome. Oh, thank you for
Thank you for welcoming me here. I'm feeling pretty good. I've got my Harpoon IPA, which is Boston's IPA. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited. You guys got some questions for me or what? Let's do this.
Well,
what? Do we?
So you're from Boston. What's your favorite part about being from Boston?
Oh, man. I'm feeling good, not just because of Boston's IPA, but last night I filled up on some Kowloons. I am feeling good, and I am ready for Slammiversary right here in my hometown, man.
Here's a question for you. Should the Celtics trade Jaylen Brown?
You said a bad word, apparently.
What do you think?
Why don't you ask the people of Boston, what do you guys think? Should we make that trade? I'm with my hometown. The answer is no.
It's so good that you're out here because actually one of Boston's own, Eddie Edwards, has a matchup tonight. He will be going up against Moose in a no-surrender match. We'll get to that in just a moment. But, Mr. Hometown Man, before we let you go, do you think the Patriots will return to the Super Bowl this coming year?
Hey, obviously they are going to return. Obviously tonight, the Boston Red Sox are going to beat the Yankees. And not only that, my friend Elijah is going to beat AJ Francis. I'm ready for Slammiversary. Hometown, I love you guys. I love you so much. I got to go. I want to watch Slammiversary.
Please, thank you.
Very much. Thank you to the Hometown Man. He's made his pick for Elijah and AJ Francis. Elijah's intellectual property is on the line. And as I mentioned, one of Boston's own, Eddie Edwards. He's certainly not beloved here in TNA wrestling. It's Eddie Edwards versus Moose in a no-surrender match. We haven't seen this match type in 2 years.
I mean, and the last time we saw it, it was also Moose. So if there's anybody who has familiarity in this kind of environment, it is the face of the franchise. At that time, he took on Alex Shelley, but tonight this is a far more personal matter between these two. I mean, let's not forget also Alicia Edwards, who turned her back on Moose in a very, very dramatic fashion. So I think Moose, he's at a psychological disadvantage heading into no surrender.
JDC will be in Moose's corner. Alicia will be in Eddie Edwards' corner. Whomever's corner man or woman throws in the towel loses. So if Alicia throws in the towel, Eddie loses. If JDC throws in the towel, Moose loses. Can you imagine being the shoes of JDC or Alicia tonight?
Yeah, the reason I made this a no surrender match is because it's one of my favorite matches, because not only are you testing the grit and the guts of the person in the ring, but their prospective partner. Can they go the distance with them? Can they trust them? Tonight, we're gonna find out just that.
Eddie and Alicia always say they're ride or die. Do you think that could play out tonight?
I mean, it's going to, and I think it's going to lead to an Eddie Edwards win, in my opinion, because look, you're not wrestling the man across the ring from you. You're not. You're wrestling essentially with the person on the outside. You're trying to play a mind game with them to get them to quit for their person. And I think that's where Eddie and Alicia are more tight than anybody possibly could be, even Moose and JDC.
But to that point, JDC and Moose have been very close for a long time. Both were kicked out of the system. Both have a reason to hang on here in this fight. And also, the last no-surrender match, Moose won that.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's much more of a psychological battle than it is a physical one. This is a very unique matchup. I'm excited to see who can take to the end. But like you said, it's not the person in the ring that matters tonight. It's their partner. How tough are they? Where's their vulnerability lie? Do they have the empathy for the person in the ring? Too much so, sometimes getting in the way.
Speaking of partners, we will see tag teams tested tonight. It is a 4-team ladder match for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. The aforementioned system, Bear Bronson and Brian Myers, will be defending against the Righteous, the Great Hands of Order 4, and the Hardys. This is the second consecutive year we've seen this match at Slammiversary. Last year, the Hardys reimagined the ladder match. They could tie a TNA record tonight by winning their 5th TNA World Tag Team Championship, tying the Wolves and Beer Money Inc. Do you think they can do that given everything that's happened in the last 6 months between them and the Righteous?
I mean, the Righteous have been playing the emotion game, the psychological warfare we saw. I mean, they got the win in that incredible and brutal Wicked Garden match. If they bring that level of energy to the ladder match tonight, we are not going to see history repeated here at Slammiversary.
Daria, do you believe the Righteous truly have the control they think they have here in TNA?
I do, but I also believe the Hardys are the Hardys, and I believe that everyone in this matchup is an A player. So I really don't know how this one's gonna go down. I know the fans are excited for this one, and I know I'll be seated and watching.
The system have something to prove. The great hands also have something to prove, an opportunity that you granted. There's plenty of opportunity in Ultimate X, which will go down tonight for the first time in over a year. You can see the pieces of Ultimate X surrounding the ring right now. Cedric Alexander is defending the X Division Championship against 6 opponents. One of them is Amazing Red. Amazing Red, it will be competing in a TNA ring for the first time in 15 years tonight.
I mean, that is a statement unto itself. Amazing Red is somebody who's had such a formative impact, pun intended, on this company, on the entire X Division, on 90% of the guys in that locker room. I mean, you've seen the Code Red. John Cena did the Code Red. Shout out to the champ. But yeah, I mean, this guy's influenced so many people across the board, across companies, across the world in professional wrestling. He was the definition of the X Division and a TNA original, and he is back.
This is Leon Slater's contractual rematch for the TNA X Division Championship. It's Frankie Kazarian's first first Ultimate X match in 15 years. Mr. Elegance has yet to be pinned or submitted in singles competition in this company. Fabian Eichner has immediately targeted the X Division Championship, and KC Navarro is trying to put all the drama between Santana and Nemeth behind him and focus on the opportunity tonight with championship gold at play. Now, speaking of championships, I'd love to talk about the TNA International Championship because that remains an open challenge for Mustafa Ali's championship. So well, ladies and gentlemen, we are being joined here by Tasha Steelz and the reigning TNA International Champion, Mustafa Ali, who is yet to find out who his opponent is tonight for his TNA International Championship Open Challenge.
Listen, enough is enough. Shut up. Enough, I am done waiting. Please, for the love of God, tell me, who is it gonna be? Who is the mystery opponent tonight for the TNA International Championship? Give it to me.
Mustafa, relax. I did tell you you were going to have a matchup, and I am a woman of my word. I have been working very hard on it, and I can tell you that you will indeed have a match tonight. And I would like to tell you more about your opponent, but I want to make sure that everyone here is ready to hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Director of Authority, Santino Marella.
Okay, everybody, take it easy. Darare, while you were looking for an opponent, guess what? I was looking for an opponent too. And since you found an opponent, and guess what?
You have an opponent. You said you have an opponent. What is
Your only job here is to listen to what I say and not undermine me, but somehow he can't get his guy. I had an opponent for you.
You
He
have my
wasn't supposed
opponent.
to get-
Okay.
I have
She
your
has
opponent.
my opponent. Got
Okay,
it.
hold on. First of all, you're not my wife, okay? So you don't tell me what to do.
Thank God.
Look, you found an opponent, I found an opponent, so it sounds like to me we have the opportunity for the international title to be defended in a triple ways dance. And by the way, Mr. Ali, you're going to find out who your two opponents are the same time these fans do. Later tonight!
What? This is fantastic. We're going to have a triple threat match tonight for the TNA International title here at Slammiversary. Great job, boss.
Don't talk to me, Tom.
Wear your passion. Live your fandom. Show your style. TNAmerch.com, your one-stop shop for all things TNA wrestling. Shirts, hats, hoodies, and so much more. Get it now before it's all gone. TNAmerch.com.
The countdown to TNA Slammiversary is presented by iHeartRadio. We're live here in Boston. We invite you to check out Slammiversary tonight. We'll be live at 4 p.m. Eastern on TNA Plus. You can scan the QR code in the corner of your screen to watch via TNA Plus, or head to ppv.com and catch Slammiversary on pay-per-view. Boy, Daria, a lot to unpack there from what we just saw. So I know you need a minute. So let's check back in with our broadcast colleague, Gia Miller, as some special guests.
That's right. I'm ringside right now with some friends from iHeartRadio. First, DJ and on-air personality for Jammin' 94.5, DJ Jules. And DJ for New York's #1 hit music station, Z100, Josh Martinez. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. New York, Boston, it's a thing. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Slammiversary, it's an exciting time, but I want to know what you guys are the most excited to see tonight.
I'm gonna be honest, the only city that New York embarrasses more than Boston is Cleveland, right? In the history of sports. I mean, the Jets beat the Browns, and your 2026 NBA champion New York Knicks embarrassed the... They're not a fan of facts, but the point is, the Knicks embarrassed the Cavaliers last month, the same way the Knicks embarrassed the Boston Celtics last year in the playoffs. So, tonight, Mike Santana will embarrass Cleveland's Nick Nemeth in the main event to retain the title.
Well, after that, what are you looking forward to, Jules?
It's a tough time to be from New York in Boston. But the match that I'm interested in seeing the most is the ladder match. The system is gonna take on and defend their championship against the Hardys, against the Righteous, and also the Great Hands. So I want to see the Hardys come through and take over.
I think you and everyone else. Guys, Tom and Matt, I'm going to let you take it from here.
Thank you very much, Gia. You know, speaking of champions, we're joined here on commentary by someone who knows all about champions. He is the voice of the Boston Celtics. He was the voice of the 2024 NBA championship won by the Celtics. Sean Grande is here in Boston, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the city of champions, guys.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. You know, the expectations are always high at Slammiversary. So what's the only thing to do when the expectations are high?
Well, I think 2 years ago when the Celtics did it, I said the only thing you can do is meet them. And that's what we're going to have tonight.
Outstanding. You had Mick Foley officiate your wedding. You're a huge wrestling fan.
I mean, doesn't everybody?
Surprised he remembered what to say.
You're calling your first wrestling match with us tonight. We are humbled and honored. We are excited to see this next match here on the countdown to Slammiversary.
We go to war with the liars, go to war with the hypocrites, yeah. 'Cause we on the right side.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Franklin, Tennessee, weighing in at 232 pounds, the world-class maniac,
In the 24-year history of TNA wrestling, there is no one as unique as Eric Young. He is the anomaly. He is the gatekeeper of TNA, a two-time TNA World Champion. 14 total titles won in this company, and on top of that, he's an absolute maniac.
You can't tell the story of this company without a huge chapter all about the world-class maniac, Eric Young.
Tonight, he doesn't want to be a gatekeeper. He wants to be the gate closer.
And his opponent from Brussels, Belgium, weighing in at 100 kilos, Ricky Sosa.
Sean, I've got to ask, Ricky Sosa went viral late last year. We're so happy to have him as a part of TNA. What are your early impressions when it comes to Ricky Sosa?
And it's one thing to be a viral sensation. It's another thing to become an actual sensation, and he has a chance to do that tonight.
That's what it's all about. I mean, you have to ride that wave, but you have to back it up when the time counts. And tonight, here, against someone the caliber of Eric Young, is the time that it counts more than it ever has in the young and bright career of Ricky Sosa.
The Patriots weren't ready to win the Super Bowl. The Spurs weren't ready to win the NBA title. Is Ricky Sosa ready to play at this level?
What a scene here in Boston as the fans still filing in here on the countdown to TNA Slammiversary presented by iHeartRadio. Ricky Sosa is about to compete in his very first TNA pay-per-view match, and he does it against the gatekeeper of TNA wrestling. Eric Young is the master of revolution. He has been a renaissance man throughout his career, and he is looking to be that true test that every up-and-comer has to face in this business.
Oh, God. Oh. Look at Sosa. Sosa's not going to be intimidated by those kind of tactics.
Oh, now look at Ricky Sosa firing up in a big shot right to the jaw there by Sosa. Sean, this is what we've come to understand about Ricky Sosa at 21 years of age. Growing up in Belgium, being a tremendous fan of professional wrestling, got this opportunity here in TNA, and he was spiked on his head almost immediately after signing by Eric Young, a vicious pile driver months ago.
And now, not only is it a big match, it's the big stage. He has to deal with both of these things at the same time, at that age.
Walking behind on that drop kick.
He doesn't look flustered so far.
No, sir.
He's got to rise. You talked about it right before the match. Meet the expectations, meet the moment! And that's what Sosa does.
Sean, when you observe his athletic ability, 6'4", over 200 pounds, it feels like the ceiling is quite high.
So many of the great high flyers in the history of this industry.
Cover, hook to the leg there, kick out.
So many of them got their start here or on this stage, but none the size of Ricky Sosa. To do what he does at his size at this age, it's extraordinary.
Speaking of which, take a look. Going through the sky, Ricky Sosa with ease, taking out Eric Young on the outside.
Back to live action. Enziguri to the side of the head. Able to catch up Eric Young there on the top turnbuckle. Experience is no guarantee of efficiency, but youth is no guarantee of innovation. Those two methods coming to head here, and a nasty landing for Ricky Sosa on the top rope.
And that's the veteran instinct of Eric Young. Saw that opportunity, but look at this!
Oh my God, do it for the DVD off the top turnbuckle.
Good God!
And just like that, Eric Young has changed the complexion of this match. Into a cover.
Could be over here.
Hook to the leg. Sosa gets the right shoulder up in time. Sean, take a look at the impact here. This was moments ago, rather. Nonetheless, Eric Young is in control now, threatening our referee. I think you've seen that in the MMA world maybe once or twice.
Once or twice. All the veteran needs is that little inch that he just got to turn a match around.
You can see things that a lot of other competitors can't. There's some things you just experience has to live through you year after year after year. Sosa still hasn't experienced much of that.
Now look at Young. Timeless is Eric Young. Ricky Sosa leaping up to the top turnbuckle. He rips down Young.
Relying on that just God-given raw athletic ability as Ricky Sosa had paid off there.
Take another look at this. This is absolutely sensational, Sean. There's not too many athletes in our business that can pull these things off at that height and size.
And all we're talking about is where Ricky has the things he hasn't seen. When has Eric Young seen speed and athleticism like this?
And again, we want to send a thank you and welcome to Icon International. Thank you for being a part of the AMC and TNA sponsorship family.
Now Sosa, look at this. Starting to take up. Oh, you heard that one across the river. Bam!
Big enziguri. Now Sosa from the top rope. What a moonsault!
Unreal. Could this be it?
Young is down, but Young is not out. Sean, this is the challenge, and you've seen it in sports. Putting away that veteran team, that veteran competitor is so difficult.
I've been fascinated by how Eric Young has been preoccupied with it. Oh my goodness.
Young going to the eyes. Sosa was going for Blue Thunderbang, his finisher. Now Young able to counter into the Young Blood neck breaker.
The strength. Eric Young might be in the best shape of his entire life. And now could be looking to put the period on the sentence.
Oh, prettiest elbow drop in the game, bar none. Here's the cover. Young can't end Sosa's night. Sean, this is just proof of how talented EY is.
Been down this road so many times. Think about where he has been. Think about the matches he's been in. Think about the stage he has been on. He's not going to be flustered by a kid this age.
Sosa looking for any opportunity he can to outfox, outmaneuver the veteran Eric Young.
Sosa once again. Oh, he wanted that drop kick off of the top rope. Young felt it coming, and Sean, that's just raw strength.
Like a lightning crack across the jaw.
He has become fascinated with Ricky Sosa because he sees the future coming.
Oh,
he wants to snuff it out right here, and he can't.
So, he didn't see that one coming.
No, he didn't.
Sosa saw his future, and he avoided that. Look at this bridge. Oh, and he held on. What's Sosa thinking here?
Way he's floating through, not done yet. Look at this.
Sit out driver there. There's the cover. Shoulders down. Oh, a kick out by Eric Young.
Now what do you do when you're Ricky Sosa and everything that has worked for you till now stops working?
Gotta find something. Oh, but this could be it. This could be. This is what puts Sosa out.
Young is going for the pile driver. Oh, now Sosa. Hold on. He popped up Young. Oh, Thunderbang. Cover. Sosa has beaten the two-time TNA World Champion.
Here is your winner, Ricky Sosa.
Take a look back here at this matchup. Ricky Sosa, right place, right time. The pop-up to Eric Young, and then right into Blue Thunderbang.
And that was enough for the 1, 2, 3.
Avoiding the pile driver that brought Eric Young 2 world titles, and that's how you get on your way to your first.
Sean, how bright is the future for Ricky Sosa?
We all have to wear shades.
Sean, thank you so much for joining us. I got to wear shades looking at that Celtics championship ring. We hope you'll stick around with us for quite some time tonight.
You got it, guys. My pleasure.
Happens after Slammiversary on TNA Thursday Night Impact. Witness the fallout as non-stop summer begins on an all-new Thursday Night Impact. Thursday at 9 on AMC and streaming on AMC+.
Another reminder to all of our fans watching around the world live and free on TNA Plus and TNA social and digital platforms. Use the QR code that'll be in the corner of your screen so that you can watch Slammiversary live on TNA Plus at the top of the hour, 4 p.m. Eastern. And of course, you can go to ppv.com and check out Slammiversary on pay-per-view. Well, we are not done this evening. Daria, I understand you have some business to attend to as we're moments away from Slammiversary beginning.
I do, as I'm putting on one of the greatest pay-per-views in TNA history. So thank you. Have a good rest of your show, guys, and I will see you later.
Thank you so much. And with that, I'm just so going to miss Daria Ray. With that, we'd like to welcome our next guest. He is the trainer of champions to help us break down the TNA World Championship match. Ace Steel with us tonight here live in Boston. Tonight, Nick Nemeth will be challenging Mike Santana for the TNA World Championship. Nick Nemeth is calling his shot, and he will challenge Santana for the TNA World title. Before we dive into this matchup, let's take a look at how we got to Santana versus Nemeth. Starting to set up the Ultimate X's. We're not too far away from the beginning of Slammiversary, live at 4 p.m. Eastern at the top of the hour. Ultimate X, the X Division title, is on the line. Gentlemen, let's talk about this World Championship matchup, however. Nemeth versus Santana. Just a few nights ago, Ace, on Impact, that Mike Santana was sent to the hospital because of an assault by Nick and Ryan Nemeth. Just days later, Santana's competing in this matchup. How can Santana attempt to have a clear head?
I spoke about this the last time I was on this panel, about the psychological game and the pressures that Santana has on himself. He made it through the last time. I really believe everything is mounting in Nick Nemeth's favor. Look what he's done. He's gone rogue. He came back here to do more damage when the damage was inflicted upon himself. He really should have went home and thought more about his actions, about what was next. I think Nemeth has him cornered, and he has him right where he wants him.
When it comes to Nick Nemeth and his brother Ryan at play, it seems like Nick Nemeth has never been more confident. He's already a former TNA World Champion. What's it going to take for him to push Santana over the edge?
I mean, I think he's going to keep pushing on the playbook that he's been doing, to what Ace Steel just said. I mean, you keep pushing every little button. You keep touching on every little nerve Mike Santana is willing to expose, and you push that emotion to a red line, and you hope that he snaps.
Do you think the presence of Amazing Red in the building tonight for Ultimate X could be a calming presence, perhaps, for Mike Santana?
I certainly think it does. I mean, it goes back to the days when he started. A man like Amazing Red that helped him in this industry. It gives you a certain calm. I know any of my previous mentors that are around when I've had big money matches, big money things that happened in my career, I needed that calm. I needed that calm to help me through. I think Amazing Red being here is really going to help him out psychologically. As I talked about, I still think Nick Nemeth has the edge though.
And Nick Nemeth has had the edge because he's taken shortcuts every single chance along this path here to Slammiversary. So, like, the question a lot of people have been asking throughout Nick Nemeth's career is that when it's straight up, mano a mano, can he get the job done without cheating?
I mean, we know he can. Yeah. He's done it time and time again around his entire career. But the question I have is, Mike Santana said it himself, you know, when he got sent to that hospital, the man that came out was not just a man, it was a demon. And if there's anybody who can harness those darker emotions and use them to his advantage, it might be Mike Santana.
As we're getting closer and closer to Slammiversary here, let's check in one more time with our broadcast colleague, Gia Miller.
But tonight, everyone's here for Slammiversary. I want to give a special shout out to Freddie from Germany. Thank you for making Slammiversary a stop on your tour of America. And thank you to all the fans here with us in Boston tonight for Slammiversary and everyone watching at home. Guys, we're just moments away. So panel, I'll let you take it from here.
Thank you, Gia. The fans here in Boston have been incredible in the lead up to this. The World Cup's been in town. It will be in town. Yankees, Red Sox later on tonight. TNA Slammiversary right now. This is a big time. This is a big fight for you in this main event that we've been talking about. Do you have a prediction?
I think I've already spelled it out for you. I think Nick Nemeth has Santana's number. I think Santana's days are numbered. I think this has been mounting for months and months and months since he regained this championship. I think it's a little too much for him. That's just the heel in me.
I understand that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from Slammiversary. From the entire TNA wrestling family to all of you, this one's for Joe. Tonight, we celebrate 24 years of TNA wrestling.